Hey, what is up? What's up? What's up? I am your host tonight. I am the Deuce, bringing you some good, old, classic Mega Man for the win. We are here for your entertainment. We are going to have a good time. I am going to wreck some Mega Man 1, 2, and 3 tonight. Bring you all the goodies for your Wednesday night. Let's get this going. We're going to start with the classic, the original Mega Man, and we're going to make this happen. That's why I got Mr. Thunderbeam behind me. It's going to be fun. I enjoy this game. This is going to be fun. This is going to be a good game. Mega Man 1, I think, is still really stinking hard. I tell you the story, but I think you probably heard it. For those of you that haven't, the story is the first game I was ever exposed to on the Nintendo was Mega Man 2. And what is up, Tyler Farley, Steve Askins, and my wife is here. Jason Williams, the Retro Vet, is in the house. David Acker of Retro Gaming Stream as well. Good to have you guys here. Yep, it's Elecman, the Thunderbeam. And we got Tony Stank is sitting right next to me, watching for a little bit. So anyways, after we get a Nintendo, and this is, you know, long after I had played Mega Man 2 on somebody else's Nintendo, what ended up happening is we went to go buy a Mega Man game for our Nintendo. And instead of getting Mega Man 2, my dad accidentally got Mega Man 1 instead. What is up with Retro Vet with the stars, brother? Hold on, I got a gift for you. Wait. We got this. Bert, thank you very much for the share, buddy. We got a gift for Mr. Williams. You are about to see more of the Spike Death King in action today, I tell you what, gentlemen. The key with those little exploding guys is just keep firing, man. Because otherwise they will hit you. There we go. There we go. We got this. We got this. No fear. Yeah, we got my wife with the share out to the Deuce's Casual Gaming. Sweet. By the way, guys, don't forget, we are on Twitch, D-Live, and YouTube as well. So don't forget to check us out on those other platforms. Give us a subscribe over there too. These guys just don't like dying, I tell you what. Uh-oh, Steve just got more stars too. Oh my goodness. Kaboom! Let's keep the star train going, fellas. By the way, guys, we got our stars back after appealing to Facebook. So. And you know what? I think they learned that what they were doing was not the best in terms of taking away people's stars for just sharing to groups. They figured out that's how people shared. What they did is they demonetized a whole bunch of people. And a whole bunch of people appealed. So, yeah, it's sweet. Thanks, guys, again, for the stars. Yeah, grab that ladder and head to work, baby. The key with Bomb Man is to keep him close. If he ever gets too far away, just keep running at him and shoot him. Just charge and shoot, baby. Same thing with Cut Man. Both phenomenally easy if you do them out. Whoa, Antoine Gemini Tucker. We got Retro Vet still up in the house. We got Bert in the house. Bert Lyons. Awesome, guys. Good to have you guys here. Make sure you're keeping the chat going. If you have a chance, how many stars for you to drink you mean a Carolina Reaper smoothie? That would be like, I don't know, I would probably do it for a couple $100, but that all's going to charity anyways, guys. The stars given on Retro Revolution go to charity, guys. You saw us do it live. We gave to Children's Miracle Network, Boston Children's Hospital. And it's going to happen again when we get another payout. I know there were some challenges with the payouts because of that demonetization, but you're going to see us do it more. I love how they brought these guys back in Mega Man 11. Yeah, they don't have the shield, but, I mean, I think it's cool that they just brought back a classic enemy. Whoa! We got a couple hundred more stars there. Here we go! We have got John Hudson and Mike Marty up in his house. Welcome, guys. We got Kevin, we got Nina, we got Chris Harrison that have come in. Thank you, guys, for coming in. Oh, I was hoping you would do the high jump there. Those guys are so unpredictable, they almost always hit you. Oh my goodness, Chris Harrison with more stars. Hold up, we gotta reward him. Spike Death King, baby. We got Stanley, we got Jay Lee up in the house. Welcome, guys. I forgot these have enemies in them now. In Mega Man 1, I think that's the only Mega Man game where they had enemies inside the tunnel. Do I hear 250? Yeah, that would do it. Die, Guts, man. Boom. It's a trick. Charles Walter Forrest, what is up? Good to hear you guys. Good to see you guys. Keep the chat going, fellas and ladies. It's a good time. I'm sorry? A Carolina Reaper smoothie? You better stay away for a while during, because I'd be puking a lot. That's just too hot. I'd do it, but I mean that's just hot. I mean that's just unnecessarily hot. Giovanni, welcome, buddy. Good to have you. Ooh, another free life. All right. Coy Carter up in his house. Good to have you here, Coy. Oh, I forgot that one will hit you. No worries, we got this. Thank you, Super Retro Game Time, for the share. Appreciate that. Giovanni, thank you very much for the stars. We got a reward for you. For those of you who don't know what the one chip challenge, that's the Carolina Reaper chip. That's rough. We got more stars, guys. My wife said she'd make me clean it up if I did that. Pooped on the floor at 3 a.m. I've been that sick before. No Carolina Reaper chip involved. That's called salmonella, buddy. Yeah. Fire. But I do fire last. Because he's harder. Ooh, avoided the hit there. Woo! Giovanni Gonzalez. Good to have you here, brother. First time I've seen you in the stream, so great to have you. And I know you might have been in some streams before, but it's the first time I've really seen you chatting, so awesome. Thank you for participating. Thanks for being here. Thanks for enjoying this stream, guys. That's what we're here for, is to help you enjoy your evening. I'm enjoying mine with some classic Mega Man. It has been a long time since I've done Mega Man 1. And the one thing you gotta remember about the first Mega Man is they made it to be very difficult. No, it's actually, if it weren't for the fact that I knew this game already, it would be more difficult than Mega Man 11. Yeah, I think so. There we go, walk right under him. Yeah, player 1 did the one chip challenge. She said it was, like, the flavor was just horrible. You have to eat a Carolina Reaper chip. It's made out of it's a chip that's made out of Carolina Reaper. Carter, I thought I'd let you know, my buddy came back to work this week. He has no more peppers left at this point from last year's harvest, but he is growing more this year. So I will be getting you some this summer when he starts, we just starts putting them in. Charles Walter Forrest, thank you. Appreciate that. And I already got some signed up for you, Carter. I got a whole gallon Ziploc bag full of assorted, ridiculously hot peppers coming for you. Come on, come on. I love how they brought these guys back in Mega Man 11 too. They're annoying as all get out, but they brought them back. I just thought that was cool, you know? Playing on in homage to the classics, baby. Retro Replayed, welcome, buddy. Good to have you. Alright, Jay Lee, you have fun, buddy. Take care of yourself, brother. There we go, there we go. Is it just me, or does this song remind anybody else of an 80s song? Because there's an 80s song that has the same tune, and I can't think of what it is. Can't think of what it's called. Not this part, but like that first part, this part coming up. There you go. Cool part is I can actually have the audio in my ear without it echoing now, which is really neat. Oh, I didn't catch the ladder. Got burned. Yeah, dude, Mega Man 11 is really, really difficult. It's a great game, though. Very well put together. Gravity or magnet belt there. Woo! Let's go! How you doing? Oh, yeah! Yeah, see, Kevin, you know what I'm talking about. There's this 80s song, and I can't think of what it's called. It sounds like this, the theme song for this level. But you're not even old enough to know. I love Magnet Belt. It's a little bit expensive. Yeah, the Stream Team vibe is a good vibe to have, Jubani. It's a good, like, you know, you got your, you know, all the people that are there for you, support you, you know, encourage you, things like that. I'm gonna lose a life here. That's okay. We're gonna let it happen. We're gonna let him die. Albert Rucco, thank you very much for the share, buddy. Kaboom! I knew that was coming. I did it on purpose. There's just something about streaming with a group of people that it gives me, like, even when I'm down and things like that, it gives me motivation and strength, and, you know, people encourage me. It's pretty cool, man. It's pretty cool. I like streaming with a team. Ah, I took an unnecessary hit there. That's okay. I was getting too close to the beams. Yeah, your daughter's been picking on me for being 7. There we go. Owned, son. Teach him a lesson. There's gut blocks in almost every boss's room. Because there is. I don't know. It's not Bounce Man's level. Yeah, Chubani, you know, this one of those interesting things is that, you know, I was talking to somebody a long time ago, and this was probably back in July. No, I think it was a little after that. I think it was like August or something. And I just said, you know, hey, I see the market getting, on Facebook, getting really oversaturated with retro streamers. Because there's not a ton of viewers. I mean, there's good viewers, you know, I mean, there's a good amount of viewers, and the viewers are very loyal and solid for retro streaming on Facebook, but there's not a boatload of them. And that became that Facebook, for whatever reason, like not Twitch, not things like that, became the retro streaming platform of choice. And so I noticed it getting really oversaturated, and I'm thinking, this is going to collapse in on itself. The founder of Retro Revolution is TC Casey. Good guy, good solid guy, man. He's just, he knows his stuff. He's got his ducks in a row. And very knowledgeable person overall. And a solid guy. Like I said, solid guy too. Some people think he's mean. I've never had an experience where I have thought he was mean. So, I mean, people, you know, my thing is like that's what tells you that somebody's really, you know, they know what they're doing, is they're not concerned with what everybody else necessarily thinks of them, rather their success, you know, and TC is very successful at what he does, so. Jared, what is up? Ah, I didn't jump. All that for 1,000 points. Yeah, we've been around since September, so 5 months. That would be fun. Yeah, I totally agree, Giovanni. I like seeing people succeed, especially if they're doing something good, you know, like trying to get retro streamers a better platform. You know, and there's a lot of gaming groups, but it seems like Retro Revolution is really catching on and really doing the right thing. Like I said, all of our stars are going to charity, so we're not just appearing to be good, we're actually doing good for the, you know, the people around us and the communities around us. So, I'm all about that. I don't think there's a problem with making money from streaming. I'm not one of those guys that thinks it's evil. Oh my goodness, we got more stars. Let's go! Thank you guys for the stars, greatly appreciated. That was Jared. Thank you very much, Jared. And like I said, we were just talking about that. The stars are going to charity. We got to get some to Breast Cancer Research Foundation. We got some more to give to, as soon as they get deposited, we are getting more to the Boston Children's Hospital. Like I said, guys, doing it right, doing it for the right reasons. So, Corey Weisenauer, welcome to the stream, buddy. Good to have you. And that's what I think streaming is all about. I don't have a problem with people making money from streams. That's not an issue to me. You know, if you do good work, you deserve to get paid for it. I don't mind that. We just decided to do different things with our stars. It was a group thing. We decided to go that route from the beginning. And we like doing it. Trying to give back to the community, you know? And there are a lot of streamers that just kind of beg for money, and we didn't want to do that. We wanted to show that the money that people give is going to something, not just our computers or whatever. So we did charity, and that's good. I'm all about that. Okay, here's a trick on this next screen. Push select a bunch of times, and you can get all the little fire things to bunch up. So you have a nice wide berth to walk through. Booyah, works every time. Show us what they call the Spike Death King. Oh, Corey, you've been missing the stars, baby. People have been dropping stars left and right, which is really awesome. Supporting local charities and national charities. And so there have been a lot of Spike Death King videos going. A lot of Spike Death videos going. Well, I tell you what, John, I started with a cell phone, and it was what, 6 megabits at the old house? 6 down, 512K up, and I did okay. So it can be done. Not that necessarily everybody wants to start at that level, but if you want to start, that's a place to start. Yeah. Exactly. Success does come with time and excellence. You really got to put some effort and time into it. You know, a lot of our people don't just hop on and stream. What they do is they practice in the background. They spend time getting their layouts right. You know, I mean, things like that, Jubani. So definitely correct. Yeah, you're 100% correct, man. Success comes with time. Ah. Ah, crap. Oh, nice. PlayStation 4. What? Daniel Oldenkamp. That is Dan Camp Gaming and Dan Camp Music up in his house. Good to have you here, buddy. Ah, he's still too high. Okay, I took the hit. I'm okay with that. We'll fill up. For those of you that didn't know, electric also blows those blocks away. No, that ain't gonna do good. Ah, crap. There we go. Well, I was trying to get that energy, but I think that's one of those that's just not gettable. Some of us have our own pages, some of us are what we call Retro Revolution exclusives, which means that we only stream on the Retro Revolution. Yep, this is straight up Megaman, the original. Doesn't get played very often because it's so stinking difficult, but I tell you what, definitely worth the time to play. It's a very good game, very challenging. Whoa, Jubani! Here we go, here we go! Thank you very much for the stars. Oh, by the way, guys, getting hit in this does not save you from the spike death. If you take a hit, you fall right through those guys and you take the spike death. Good night, Preston. Love you, buddy. Yeah, I'm not... Honestly, guys, I don't hide anything. There are very few things that are secrets for me. I don't like keeping secrets. I lived enough of my life, you know, as an artificial, you know, like, not talking, you know, hiding behind masks and stuff like that, and I got tired of it, man. I got really tired of it. It's no fun. You can never be yourself around anyone. You never learn to trust anybody. So man, just being genuine 100% of the time. It doesn't mean you have to show everybody your entire hand, but don't lie. You know, I never lie. I take that back. There's some times when I've lied, but it always comes back to bite me. So I just try to be as honest as humanly possible and lay it all on the table. And you know, people don't like me for that. They probably weren't going to like me for my masks anyways. They probably weren't going to like me for who I pretended to be either way. So, you know, it's one of those things where it's like, why bother pretending? You know? For sure. I just don't do it, you know? No, I still take to heart, you know, what my mama told me. That if you don't have something good to say, just keep your mouth shut. And, you know, that's an old adage, but it also runs pretty well. Now, there are some times where, you know, even something that's negative has to be said. And then you speak the truth with tact at that point. You know, as much tact as possible. Sometimes, depending on the person, you have to hit them pretty hard. But, you know, it happens. I know it's taken a little while, guys, and I'm sorry for, And John, that's okay. I'm very quiet in the real world, too. It's not necessarily about that personality. It's just speaking the truth whenever you speak, you know? That's all it is. There we go. We got this. All right. Time to see if we can beat the Yellow Devil. Yeah, it's just, you don't necessarily have to be outgoing to be truthful. I'm much more outgoing on stream than I am in person, just because I'm not an outgoing person. And that's okay, you know, it's okay not to be... Die! There we go. I hate that thing. I hate the Yellow Devil. I hate it. I hate it. He's just brutal, man. Just brutal. And that's totally okay, John. There's a lot of people that are shy or just quiet people. You know, they don't feel the need to talk and things like that. That's nothing. You know, there's nothing wrong with that. It's all good. You know, we all got our own personalities and the way we deal with things, and that's okay, man. Okay, is it? Oh, it's the first one here. Okay. This is actually really hard because you don't have any guts bricks to hit him with. Ah, die already. There we go. And they don't give you energy either. You do kind of slide in this one a little bit, so you really got to watch out. Okay, I know Megaman is coming up. I do like how you fight all the clones in separate areas, you know? Oh! Ouch, man. I got wrecked. Harvey Ramos! What is up, Harvey? Good to see you, buddy. Ooh. Did I? Nope, I didn't start halfway through. That's okay. I'm going into this one a little bit better shape than last time. I'll get him. I'll get him. I keep thinking he's gonna run the other way. And yes, his scissors can hurt you after he dies, so. Let's get this. There we go, there we go. I'm gonna get this guy. He did that much damage? Holy cow! Alright, we're gonna get this time. Cutman really wears me down. He's a little bit less predictable. So he tends to take a little bit more of a toll on me. And there's not really a good weapon that works on him other than, there we go, got a good pattern for him finally. There we go, took a little bit for my guy to unfreeze, thank you, hon. Ooh. I'll take full everything going into him. Alright, there we go. Elect man time. There we go, done! Alright, this part gets a little bit harder. Oh, barely missed. It is possible to not get hit there, but it's difficult. Elect beam time! Ooh, I smell that coffee. Oh, bummer, that big energy went right down that drain. I'll take some small ones. Gil Guerrero Castillo, welcome, buddy. There we go. Yeah, baby. Drag 'em. Ha 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 ha. You gotta live dangerously when you're Megaman. This music is really cool, too. Here we go, guys. Doppelganger time. Let's get him. Dan Camp Gaming, Andrew Egan, Harvey Ramos. We're gonna get this guy. We're gonna get him. Go, 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 go. Take a hit, take a hit, take a hit, take a hit. There we go, there we go. No energy tanks in this game, guys. No, I gave up on the last boss, cause damn. Got him! See how hard that is, even with the cheat? I mean, yeah, I didn't really move around much, but... Snap into a Slim Jim, guys. No. Why would I throw it on the floor? Yeah, here's some good creepy music right here. I don't know what it is. I don't feel like the levels were quite made the same after this. They had like a darker feel in this game. Alright, Albert, thank you for stopping by, buddy. Whoops, dropped my controller. Give me a second, guys. I'm opening a Slim Jim. No, it's fine. We are using a USB original Nintendo controller. Oh, I should have changed, guys, real quick. Boss time. This is one of those where you gotta have Marty's Gaming, what is up? Oh, never mind, I know who you are. You've been here the whole time. Now. There we go. Brawh! You killed the first three with plasma. Robert Villarreal, thank you for this share, buddy. Good to have you in the house. Digital Classic controllers for Switch. I got a little bit something different for Switch. I snagged myself a SN30 Pro, which is by a third-party company, but it syncs up nicely with the Switch. And it essentially is a Super Nintendo controller. Very, very handy to have. Man, I need some weapon energy up in here. There we go. Not a lot, but it's something. Yeah, it's warm up here. Varless Gaming, thank you very much for the share. Great to have you up in the house. I think Fireman is first. I could be mistaken. Nope, Bomb Man. There is a certain pattern, and I don't remember what makes it happen. I think it's you press fire at the same time. It makes your shield go around for like triple the time. I understand that, Steve. Yep. Yeah, we had a little bit of ice this morning. Die, 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 die. Yes, I am using the select trick, guys. I'm okay with that, because dang, these guys are hard. Here we go. I still have another guy left. I might actually beat this without getting a game over. That would actually be surprising. Alright, take care, buddy. Oh, I did get hit. Alright, that's okay. Thank you very much for stopping by, Giovanni. Take care of yourself, man. Yeah, Marty, it's really, I mean, unless you are a master, it is essentially the only way to beat Mega Man 1. Okay, so you're actually really near us, Steve. You're actually very close to us if you're on the southeast corner. Yeah, because you can use select to pause instead of start, and it does a new point of damage. It actually hits again every time it comes out of that pause. That's right over 23 from where we are. Oh, hold on. Leaving it paused. Boom! Spike Death King. Boom! Thank you very much for the stars, man. Giovanni, thank you for stopping by. Have a great night, buddy. We're gonna wreck this tonight. Go, 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 go. I think fire does 2 points to him instead of 1. Nope, fire does 1 as well. I wonder if it's cut that does more than 1 point. Aha! Well, cut hits effectively. That's for sure. Yeah, for sure, Robert. You'll get hit. You know, Giovanni, I appreciate that. That's an awesome idea, the Spike Death King t-shirt. That's pretty cool. But you can feel free to give your stream a shout out. Just don't do it excessively. And that's totally fine with me. I know it's fine with the Retro Revolution, just as long as you're not coming in and just pounding out links to your streams over and over and over. So I appreciate that sentiment, that courtesy. That's good stuff, man. I greatly appreciate it. Now you guys are going to see some more goodies. We're going to go. We're going to get this going. Ooh, what's next? I wonder what's next. 1988. Gonna rock and roll with Mega Man tonight. Oh, Gibraltar. Okay, Steve, I know where you are. They actually talk about the Gibraltar Trade Center in that movie that we had the guest on. Jay Bartlett. His movie is called Nintendo Quest, and they talk about paying a visit to the Gibraltar Trade Center. I'm not going for a super good time, guys, as far as, like, speed running. What I'm doing tonight is very casual. Yeah, you did walk into a Megaman-a-thon. Ooh, yeah, some more drag. Cold, refreshing drags. Yes, I can see that, Chad. I certainly can. Oh, it may have closed by now, but it was still open in the movie, so. Take care, Giovanni. Have a good night, buddy. The Gibraltar Trade Center. I'll teach you guys a trick. If you can get him to follow you. Right there. Yeah, we went there with Jay, remember? And then run him off the screen. Boom. No worries. There we go. Yeah, I think the one that we went to is in Taylor. So, it was just right off of 75, basically, as you go into Michigan. I'm surprised my buddy Jay hasn't actually stopped by. He usually stops by for my streams. But he's probably at work, would be my guess. Ryan Rodriguez, welcome to the stream, buddy. Good to have you. Alright, yeah, we're still gonna do the standard format. We're gonna go Airman next. I think Airman's pretty easy, so. Taylor, Tucky. Yep. Piece of trivia for you. The city that Tim the Toolman Taylor lived in his fictional show was actually Taylor, Michigan. It was supposed to be basically a mock-up of Taylor, Michigan. However, they couldn't call it that. They could use the names of the suburbs around it, and then the general Detroit area for reference. But that's why they called him Tim Taylor, because he was originally going to be called Tim Allen in his show. You know, one of those self-named shows. But they changed his last name to honor the city, because he is originally from Taylor, Michigan. I do love Home Improvement. It was a good show at the time. I look back at it now and I think to myself, they could not have made this, because some of this stuff they would get in such trouble for being sexist. Because, I mean, he is kind of a misogynistic pig, but at the same time, I mean, the show would not have been the same without him being so ignorant, you know? Andrew, thank you, buddy, for stopping by. Hope you have a great night. Thank you for coming, buddy. Good to have you. Hope you have a good day at work, man. What? I don't know. It's possible. I don't know everything about him, so, you know, hey. Ooh, I'll take a free guy. Nice. I don't think so, Tim. Yeah, I love when each game improves upon the previous game in a series. So, like, Mega Man 1 to Mega Man 2 was such a drastic change. And then we got, you know, Mega Man 3 I thought was so excellent as well. It was really a good step up. Mega Man 4 was kind of just a step backwards to me. But they still did some good improvements like Mega Buster in Mega Man 4. Yeah, this game needs more power. Yeah. We used to do that when we were kids. My wife's cracking up. She was laughing so hard. Yeah, she is. She's not laughing hard, but... Yeah, Mr. Retro Death Row Steve Askins is in the house. I know, he's been pretty sick the last couple of days. I hope he's feeling better quickly. Because, dude, Steve's an awesome guy. If you ever get to know Steve, you know he's an awesome, awesome dude. Just quality person. Everything needs more power. Now, I still do this part a lot of the times the same way I would do a speed run because it's safe. It's very safe. Man, this part was so brutal in the Angry Video Game Nerd version of this game. It's just brutal. Brutal. Just killed you, man. They just had it in for you. Luckily, they didn't change this. They did in some of the other hacks, and it was just horrid, man. It was like, they just wanted to kill you. There was no mercy at all, whatsoever. When I was a kid, I used to be able to do that perfectly. Every time. I've definitely got my muscle memory back from that, I tell you what. Yeah, man, I feel you, Steve. I feel you. For those of you that don't know, I'm going through a mono relapse right now. And I tell you what, if you want to feel like death has come to your front door, have mono. And I am saying that exaggerating a little. I'm not trying to, you know, I'm not trying to get sympathy or anything, but man, mono feels like let's say your mind has the motivation to do something, like you want to go do something, you know, go to the store, get up, go to work, normal everyday activity, you're like, oh, I can do this, and your body just goes, no. And every time you just lifting your arm feels like you're lifting about a 50-pound weight. That's what mono feels like. And you just want to sleep all the time. Yeah, Last Man Standing is great. Mono's pretty rough. Mono's just brutal. So I'm on the upswing now because I've managed to be able to take care of myself a little bit. But it doesn't. It's still rough. Yeah, I mean, I'll be okay. I've had mono before and relapse before, but I appreciate that. Angry Video Game Nerd called those drill things knife wieners. I did not know that. Oh, you know what? I think I did. I just never really was like, oh yeah. Ooh, man, another extra life. Man, they're dropping like flies tonight. Man, the Angry Video Game Nerd versus Dr. Wily was really fun. It was really difficult, but I tell you what, learning all the tricks to it and stuff was a really good time. Because you actually had to use the exploits, you know, to reduce your falling speed and reset your falling speed, and you know, take the hit before you ran into the spikes, you know, that kind of stuff. It was really cool. It was a fun game. I just could not get past Heat Man, so I skipped it and went to the end. There we go. Metal Man down. Every time I play that part, I think knife wieners. Now you're gonna get me thinking that too. Do I have any type of recording setup? I wish. I really want to get a nice USB microphone because I have a buddy, and I don't know what your style is, but he is very vivid storytelling, and he does it masterfully. And it's just him telling stories about his life, but the way he tells them just keeps you glued to your earbuds. And he did a podcast. Gil, thank you very much for coming in, buddy. Have a good night. He did a podcast for a while, and it sounds like the podcast, the person that he was doing it with may have had things going on in his life and couldn't continue to do it. I hope that's not the case, but it might be, because they were very similar in personality and talking style, so definitely, like, it was cool that they kept you involved, and kept you going, and, I miss his podcast, so I was gonna offer to set him up, you know, and, you know, he could do the podcast here, or he and I could do it even better. But we'll see. I don't know what the deal is with his buddy. You know, I hope things are okay. But at the same time, it would be cool to have him come here and do the podcast, because he's a really fun guy, and he and I always just have a good time hanging out together. And he's really busy. He just had his first kid. You know, he's got his girl to take care of, and a very demanding job. So it's one of those things where, you know, he may not necessarily have the time to do it with me because different schedules and things like that. So that's okay, and I understand that, but I'd love to keep that on the table for him in case he wants to continue that venture. I will have to check out Trippy, because Trippy was here with us just a little bit ago. There we go! So we're going to have to check him out. Cocktail Franks and immediately yelled knife wieners. That's hysterical. That whenever anybody says knife wieners, all I can think of is John Bobbitt. It's an awesome song, man. I'm not super concerned with that extra life. I just want to get through this without dying. I love the music. There's an awesome remake of this on OC Remix called The Tragic Drowning of Heatman. Phenomenal, phenomenal remake of this. There we go. Who we got? Jay, Terry, what is up? Good to have you back. We were just talking about you, buddy. He was? That's kind of ridiculous, but okay. Good to have you in the house today, Jay. We were just talking about you. Were your ears burning? Thought there was an awesome song called John Bobbitt. Let's talk about Heatman's theme song, man. Alright, take care, Kevin. Peace. Peace and love, like a hippie. Mark Brannigan is in the house. Playing everything Nintendo in style. Abbreviate that for yourself. Good to have you in the house, Mark. I don't know, you tell me where all your hoes at, Jason. Mr. J. Exactly. Exactly. Welcome to the stream, guys. Good to have you here. We are hanging out. Oh, I should have done this the other way. Nice, Dan. Nice. Nice one. Touche, brother. Touche. Ignore the bats. The bats suck. No, no. That's Mark's t-shirt. I just get Spike Death King. You're gonna regret all your teasing and eventually have time to go by. I don't tease. I ain't teasing, that's other people. Oh my goodness. You're feeding him, hon. Jason is like... Jay is like the Quagmire of my life. He is. Yeah, giggity. That's okay. Adds the spice to life. Yeah, we gotta get cigars sometime, man. It's been a while since we've done that. And I miss it. Oh, nope. Don't want to fall here. Want to skip these guys. Skip these guys. Skip this guy. Goodbye. Goodbye, Heat Man. Or Woodman. Heat Man. Oh my. That rookie. So where does your name come from, the Deuce? And most specifically, did it start as a typo? No, it did not. The way it started was, I moved from Lansing to Toledo to find a job in my early 20s. And when that happened, I moved in with my brother and his roommates. Now, this was a bunch of, you know, college friends that had known each other forever. They didn't know me, except for the few times I visited my brother. Got wood? I don't think so, Tim. So anyways, they called him the Buzz because his name, there was multiple people with the same name in every single, like, roommate clique. So there were 2 Nathans, there were 2 Gregs, there were 2 Mikes, you know, all that kind of wonderful stuff. And so what we ended up doing is we called everybody by, you know, like a nickname of their last name. So my brother was Buzz, but I couldn't be Buzz, and I couldn't be Mike. So I was the second Buzz, and they called me the second Buzz for a little while, but it didn't really have a good ring to it. So they called me the Deuce, and it was the. It wasn't just Deuce. It wasn't Hey Deuce. It was Hey the Deuce. So what ended up happening is, that was worthless. It was always Hey the Deuce, and so it ended up being, you know, it caught on. It was really good. You know, it kind of caught. So, you know, I was like, okay, well, this can't be the same as taking a deuce, you know, so it's the as in T-H-A. And so everybody was like, oh yeah, that's cool, and so that's how it came. That's how it came to be. That's the story of the Deuce. And it has stayed with me ever since, even though, like, I don't really see many of those people anymore. You know, they're still cool people, for the most part. I don't really, you know, spend time with them, because, you know, we've moved on. That was, you know, 16, 17 years ago. But, the cool thing is the Deuce, the name of the Deuce, has stayed. So that is my nickname. Nick, Insomniac, welcome to the stream, buddy. Way to be savage earlier. Sometimes you just gotta be a savage, man. Nick had to be a little... Remember when I said that sometimes you have to be a little mean to get the point across to some people? Nick had to do that earlier. That's why I was talking about him being savage. He wasn't trying to be mean. He just had to speak the truth to somebody, and because the person didn't want to understand or hear that truth. It came across as mean, but he did what he had to do. You know, he had to do that, and in order to get the truth out there, and the truth to this person who it was important to. So he was still speaking the truth, and you know, it was good. It was, even though it was hurtful at the time, it was good. It was like surgery. It wasn't like taking a sword and chopping somebody up. It was surgery. It was hurtful, but it can bring healing if the person, you know, abides by the truth, you know, if that makes sense. Or understands that truth. This is some of the best music in Mega Man history right here. Tried to get a little hasty there, guys. Robert who? No, I don't think he does. No, he looks perfectly normal to me. Probably a more handsome guy than I am. At least I think he's a more handsome guy than I am. I don't particularly enjoy looking in the mirror every morning, but, you know, hey, whatever. Oh, I accidentally used it. That's okay. There's another. Sometimes I think I look like the sloth from the Goonies. And my wife will beg to disagree with me on that, but I bet Jay doesn't. When I started lifting the Rob Monster. Beast in the mosh pits. You should ask my wife about being a beast in the mosh pits. Oh, Mark. I am not that handsome, buddy. Although I do wear a big sporran. Yeah, tell that to me when I look in the mirror in the morning. Jeez, oh Pete's up to 9 guys now. Alright, I'll take it. Since we're doing a casual run, not a big deal. And we got full, got full energy tanks. I don't know, you kind of look like a Tony Montana. Yeah, okay. I see that. That much I could see. Montana from It's, oh, what's the... Scarface! Yeah. I'll take that as a compliment, because he, at least at one point, was good-looking enough to get on TV, on the movie. So thank you. I appreciate that. Nina is in the house. Welcome. You actually did so. I was reading his comment about me looking like a coworker. I've been told I have a couple doppelgangers. I've just never met them. That's good, Dan. It's not a bad thing. Good-looking guy, eh? Oh, it is warm down here. Sorry. Better drink more. Yeah, I do. I'm just trying to really picture him in my mind. This, I thought, would be a cool song to remake with a real guitar, like a real electric guitar. I was hoping you would drop some energy. This part in Angry Video Game Nerd vs. Dr. Wily was really hard, but not so hard that it wasn't doable. I really enjoyed this part. I'm gonna have to play that again sometime, because this is where you had to use the exploit that changes your fall speed when you pause. You had to use it right here because it put spikes right down the center. Thomas Gibson, yes, that's the guy. I think he's a handsome guy. I don't think I'd look like him. I think if I lost 70 pounds, I would look like him. Oh, yeah, I guess that could be. Oh, yeah, I mean, here's the thing, is if you ever meet your doppelganger, I seriously doubt you would think they look like you, because you're so familiar with your own quirks that you're like, oh, no, they don't look like me at all. But other people, because they see you and the way your brain works, is you recognize things like eyes and mouth and nose, and you don't see the little quirks, you know, the little wrinkles in the forehead, that kind of thing. You probably wouldn't even recognize them as your doppelganger. Christopher Allen, welcome to the stream, buddy. Good to have you. This is the first time I think I've seen you on a stream, so welcome. Welcome to the stream, man. I once got called the poor man's Wentworth Miller. That's awful, man. I'm so sorry. I mean, it's funny, but it's awful. Good to have you in the stream, Christopher. If this is not your first time in one of my streams, feel free to yell at me for not recognizing you before. Oh, yes? Okay. Now, I did know a Christopher Allen when I was a lot younger, from my hometown. You know what? I'm just going to take the easy way on this one. back stages that said you weren't supposed to. Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm one of those guys that anybody that's like superstitious about stuff like that, I specifically go against what they tell me to do. Specifically because I like proving people like that wrong. That's just me. Ooh. Like, good things always happen to me on Friday the 13th because I have such, like, opposite normal luck. Just the way it is. Ernest. Ernest P. Worrell. Jim Varney. Giozo Pete's another free guy. I don't need a free guy. I need weapon energy. Alright, here we go, guys. Like I said, don't really need energy. What? What did I miss? Well, thank you. Thank you, Mark. Thank you, Antoine. This is not an easy part of this game. This is actually considered the hardest boss, so... Friday the 13th is only unlucky if you're a Knights Templar. Yep, I agree. I agree. I'm sorry to hear that, Mike. It's okay, man. It happens to everybody. We all have our flaws, and you know what? If yours is external, you're probably pretty lucky. Because the people with the internal flaws are the ones that end up in really bad shape. And they're the ugliest of them all. I tell you what, those people with those internal flaws that just, you know, their external is just fine, but they have horrible character. Man, I tell you what. I got the right beard. Owned, son. Antoine, we are on DLive. It's DLive.tv/Retro Revolution, baby. We are the Retro Revolution everywhere. Yeah, we are on DLive, buddy. We are on DLive. Oh, man. That's rough, man. But Australian and British accents are similar. They're not the same. They're similar. Chris Hurt, welcome to the stream, buddy. Good to have you. What? Who said that? Goodbye, Flashman. Goodbye, Metal Man. DLive is another streaming page, kind of like an up-and-coming Twitch. And they start you off basically monetized. They have their own currency. They have their own cryptocurrency. Boom! Guys, if you invest, and it's a little bit of money, but it's totally worth it. If you invest in Restream.io, it costs normally about $200 a year. I was lucky and got it on sale for about $95 a year for the Retro Revolution. You can stream like we are to Twitch, YouTube, Facebook, and DLive all at the same time. Now, DLive doesn't have a lot of the features that some of the more mature platforms have, but I guess it's pretty lit, man. DLive is pretty good. Twitch is great. If you really want to start seeing maturity in your streams, that's Twitch for you. YouTube, we're on YouTube mostly because of the fact that it's you know, part of Restream, and it gets us, you know, it pulls in new viewers and stuff like that. So we're on YouTube because it's all good. You know, it's just another platform to be on. Nothing wrong with that. But Twitch is where it's at right now for streaming. Mixer is coming to the point where Twitch is. But YouTube, Twitch, Facebook, and DLive is what we are on. All at the same time for some of us. Now, that's not for everybody, because we want to reserve that for not every stream, because Facebook will demonetize you if you do that every stream. But it's all good. It's all good. Oh, Retro Storm Gaming, cool, cool. You're not from mature platforms, so Toddy's. Yes, exactly. All right, guys. Yes, you did walk into a Mega Man marathon. Guess what we are playing next? Boom. No, you didn't miss anything. You wouldn't have to be from Lansing, would you, Christopher Allen? Titties. Titties! Tiddis. I wish. DLive doesn't care. Oh, I tell you what, DLive, we actually talked to the founder at DLive when we were starting Retro Revolution, and I guess he is all about mature content and, you know, keeping it, you know, 100%, you know, free of the drama that pervades a lot of like YouTube and Facebook with copyrights and stuff like that. Yeah, I tell you what, this is my favorite of the series as well, and not because I think it was necessarily done better, but the addition of the Dark Man levels was phenomenal. Chris Hurt, good. Yes, I agree. Oh, no, sir. Houston. All right, Christopher. I was just curious because I knew a Christopher Allen growing up. You know, from my hometown. He was a decent dude, so I hope that that trait passes on with the name. Skate or die. Skate or die. Vote to die! It actually is a lot easier to play this in order than it is to play it in reverse order. Playing the Mega Man like 1, 2, and 3 in reverse order is really hard, because then you get used to like the sliding and stuff like that, and it's like, oh, you know, you can't use that, so a lot different. This is good music though. Mega Man 3, I think, had overall. Now, there are no particular songs that stick out to me as, like, super awesome, but I think overall, Mega Man 3 had the best music. Just all around. Like, every level except for Needleman was like a solid 8. On a scale of 1 to 10. Alright, Mark, take care, buddy. Oh, really? I did it. It also wasn't so hard that it was, like, ridiculous, and it wasn't so easy that it was ridiculous. It had the right difficulty. And they introduced the faster climbing up the stairs, too, which was big, I thought. Knife weeders? Dude, what, dude? There wasn't even spikes there. True that, man. Yes, crisscross. Crisscross will make you jump. 27 years ago today, guys. I was 12 years old. I know you were. Oh, wrong level. Crap. You're keeping the nice wieners, the knife wieners fresh for us all. Interesting. I mean, okay. I have no energy tank, so I'm probably not going to be able to beat Needleman, but... the Magnat'll make it jump. Ah, wrong direction. That's what she said. I might be able to get through this if I can figure out Needleman's pattern. Really, John? Your birthday's in 10 days. Awesome. Bob it. Really? Oh, yeah, Retro Storm. Yeah. Yeah, I didn't... yeah, that's exactly it, is I didn't put the 2 and 2 together. Yep, Retro Storm was watching me before. My RR days. Boy George, baby. Yeah, got him. Damn straight. Damn straight. Too legit to quit, baby. I love how people in their 20s are little kids to you.
They are. We're close to 40, Mike.
You're not. I am. I forgot to do Gemini Man. Alright guys, alright, let's get this. This is like, I feel like this is Finding Nemo. Just keep firing, keep firing, keep firing. We did it. No, even some of Vanilla Ice's song was okay. Even some of Vanilla Ice's stuff. I mean, cause for reals. If you didn't like Ninja Rap from Turtles 2, dude, I'm sorry. You and me can't be friends. Well, we can, but that's your one. Ninja Rap, Ninja. Like never. I actually think the White Mage run would be significantly harder than a Black Mage run. And that's because you have absolutely no damage output at the end. Excuse me, guys. Go ninja, go ninja, go ninja, go ninja. That's right, Robert. Heck yeah, baby. I usually take a death here because there's just so much going on. But let's see if I can do this without a death. Yeah! Did it without a death so far. Alright, I'll take it. Time for some snake. Yeah, time for some snake, baby. Shaq Diesel. God. Shaq Diesel. Yeah, Shaq Diesel. Oh, Daniel. Oh, go Ninja, go Ninja, go! Wait a second, wait a second. Thank you guys for the stars. Thank you very much, Robert. Greatly appreciated. You should see the look my wife is giving me right now, grooving to Megaman music. All music is in my head. I definitely dance to my own beat, man. There we go. It's almost like you have to take hits from that guy. Yeah, thank you very much for the stars. Greatly appreciated. Monkey didn't want to play. That's okay. I do. I'm out. There we go. Get away from that dude. I hate those things. They're so hard to hit. Another energy tank there. And journey. Keep those shares coming, guys. Keep the likes coming. Keep the stars coming. Much love for all of you. Game music covers. No, I haven't. Oh, you mean, yeah, covers of game music. Yes, 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 I have. A lot of them are on OC Remix. They're really good. It's whack-a-mole. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, dude. It's whack-a-mole. Only they're whacking me. And not in a good way. Ouch, I'm dead. That's okay, I can take a life. Dusty Zahart. Okay, I'll have to remember that. Or Dusty Zart. Okay, I'll have to remember that. Bye-bye. Man shoot you in the head. That's right. Nice. Nice, Dan. That's cool. That's cool to know. Top Man going down. We got this. We got this, guys. Don't forget, guys, if you have a Twitch account or a YouTube account, make sure you're subscribing to us. Oh, okay, yeah, the guy that Retro Death Row was working, or not working with, but giving away his stuff. Retro Death Row has very good taste in music. He and I agree a lot on our taste in music. Oh, screw this. Oh, I hit up just a second too late. That's okay, we got this. Dabman Dragon, fellas. Lots of covers for sure I heard were from the Power Glove. Okay. Is that another group? I get a lot of I'm old school, I get a lot of my stuff from OC Remix still. If you guys go back that far, OC Remix has been around since the late 90s. So I get a lot of my stuff from the 90s. There's a pretty badass guitar cover of this game on YouTube. Man, I hate those cats. I hate cats anyways, but I guess I don't so much hate them as they hate me. And I'm very allergic to them. So it kind of makes a symbiotic relationship of hate between me and cats. As somebody on the stream was once like, if you don't like cats, you just haven't had them cooked right. Oh man, somebody playing this game with platformers would be really, really difficult with the Power Glove. Marty's Gaming. Yeah, if you're a collector, you gotta have a Power Glove, man. Here we go. Done. That's pretty cool. They wear the Koopa shells as shoulder pads. If I can talk. I know, man. If I'm not a collector. I'm really not. I would love to be one, but you know, you got a family, and unfortunately, you know, and not. I guess no. I worded that incorrectly. It's not unfortunately. Your family has to take priority. You know, and you can't afford. You can't even think about spending. I mean, because if I thought about spending my entire house's value on a game like stadium events or the Nintendo World Championships, my priorities wouldn't be in the right place. And you know, for people who don't have families or have the money to do that, great, do it. Do what you can, man. Enjoy your life while you have it, you know? And, but for me personally, I don't make that much money. And, I have a family to care for. and to provide for, so it's just not an option to me. And honestly, for collectors, you can have all the $100 games you want, but if you don't have the rare ones, it's, you know, what's the point? And that's just maybe how I feel. That may not be how everybody feels, so don't, you know. Like, I watched Nintendo Quest, I don't know if you guys watched that, when we had Jay Bartlett on as a special guest on the breakdown last week. But I tell you what, you could feel the joy. I mean, you could feel the happiness when he got his copy of Stadium Events. And I don't want to give away the ending or how that happens or anything like that, but it's crazy. It's crazy. Like, you know, it's one of those things, it's like you just don't understand it till it happens to you. And I've had events like that in my life, and I'm happy with them. But at the same time, I wouldn't trade my family for that. I wouldn't trade providing for my family for that feeling again. I just wouldn't. My wife was like, "You like us? You really like us?" I'm like, "Yeah, of course. Why wouldn't I?" Chris, I did know that they did not make them for your left hand. Yep. It actually, the intent was to have you play it with your left hand, and then move your right hand as it. So it's just like them not really having left-hand controllers. You could have them custom made. Thank you very much for the share, Nina. Welcome to the stream. But yeah, I did know that, and they were purposeful about that. They did that for a reason. I don't necessarily agree with the reason, but they did it for a reason. It's just like, I think they had left-handed controllers, but none of them were first party. They were all third party, if I remember correctly. Now, I could be wrong about that, because that was, you know, I'm trying to remember from when, 25 years ago. 27 years ago. Yeah, if you collect before you have kids too, you know, if you've got that kind of, if you've got the income and, you know, you're not burning up money that should be used for other things, then by all means collect. Have fun. You know, I have no problem with that. I mean, some of these people are professional collectors. I mean, that's what they do for a living, and they get their, you know, that's how they make their income, is by, you know, doing films or making appearances and things like that. And that's great. You know, that's good. I'm all for that. I'm all about that entrepreneurship and things like that, so it's all good. It's all good to me. Duct taping the sensors to his TV, that's funny. Come on, man. Quit doing the magnet thing. There we go. That would be awesome, Marty. That would be awesome. We're getting there, guys. 10 o'clock. I may not hit the 3-hour mark, but I may. So we'll see what happens, guys. We'll see what happens. We made a lot of progress tonight. Mega Man 1 and 2. No cheats, only exploits. There we go, there we go. That's cool, I mean, that's a great idea, man. Giveaways are a good way to get your, you know, to boost your page. But just a word from the experience, don't do them too much. And I could tell you why in a private message, but I won't do that in public. It's just it can actually harm your page if you do it too much. If you do too many giveaways. Oh, Earthbound Inbox. Yeah, that's a good game, man. And you know what? 200's not bad for that. I mean, the value of those fluctuates quite a bit, so it's hard to say, no, it's not worth that, because, you know, it might have been worth that at X point in time, but, you know, maybe it's not worth that now, but in the future it might be worth triple that in 5 years, you know? Wrong rush time! There we go. Drag 'em! Well, that's good, Marty. And that's the right way to do it. Is to do it not necessarily for the reach, but to give back. That's a good idea. Alright guys, let's do the Darkman levels. I'm sorry? Yeah, the inspector saw that, remember? Yeah, I remember that. You said that was normal. That was the normal way to patch that. Alright, Robert. Take care, buddy. Have a good night, man. By the way, for those of you that haven't been around for a while, or haven't been watching regularly, Robert and I actually met in my hometown of Lansing when I was there visiting my parents for the last time. Or, not for the last time, this last time. Wrong wording there. But yeah, he and I actually met in person, and it was a lot of fun. Robert's a good guy. For those of you streamers, fellow streamers, I would say, honestly, one of the best things you can do is meet the people that you see every day on your streams. If you ever get a chance, meet them. Meet them in person. Go to conferences, stuff like that. A lot of good people. A lot of good people out there, man. what? What's pink? The singer? This part you just gotta kind of take your time with, man. It's not easy, but it's not hard. There we go, there we go. Yeah, exactly. Okay, who am I up against? I was up against Metal Man, so I think I'm up against Quick. Yeah, that was beastly. Yeah, man, just keep, Marty, just keep building your page, you know, keep bringing the content, man. It's all about the content. No matter what platform you're on, the content's gonna be what gets you, you know, the follows, the views, the likes, the shares, you know, that kind of stuff. Oh, I'm about to die. Yep, I would have died. Quickman is difficult in this, as is Crashman, because you're using very slow weapons against very fast enemies, and it tends to really sabotage your gameplay. Now, since we need so much Rush Jet later, we don't want to waste it here. Use Coil where you can, use Jet when necessary. I forgot I need Coil again right here. I like doing Zombie Megaman, but at the moment it just doesn't... I don't have a second controller already hooked up, so... Yeah, Marty, you'll get it, man. You'll get it. Or Mike. Mike Marty. Sorry. Marty's Gaming and such. You will get it. The likes and the follows and the views will come. As you mature more and continue to bring good content as a streamer. This is the part that's gonna suck because I have very low energy, and you cannot die here. So even if you have to use an energy tank, you do it, and you do it at the right time. Because you die here and you're done. It's game over. And that's not an exaggeration. Because you have to have that weapon energy to make it through this part. Oh. Let's see what we can do. I forgot those guys hurt that much. Hold on for a second. We're gonna do this the easy way. gonna do Zombie Megaman, guys. Yes, that's right. We have 0 energy and we are still alive. Zombie Megaman for the win. Drag 'em. If you ain't dabbing them and dragging them, you ain't doing it right. I'm just messing with you. Now here's the thing about Zombie Megaman. Zombie Megaman has no weapon. You cannot fire. So you gotta use something else. And Mets everywhere. That's not a cheater. That's not a cheat. That's an exploit. Big difference. Big difference, my friend. My wife doesn't think so, but you know, hey. Yeah, you do. Have you ever seen that before, Zombie Megaman? You jump in a pit, you hold right on the second controller, and if you take damage while you're in the pit, I forgot what was it. Hard. If you take damage while in the pit, you it will damage you, but you cannot die while in the pit. So it won't blow you up. You just go down to 0 energy, and you can jump right out of the pit as long as you hold right on the second controller. I didn't feel like taking the game over there. Oh, you can fight with me as much as you want, Jay. That's fine. Oh, Reginald! I disagree! Oh, what? What? I jumped right into the spikes. Yeah, you think? I'm the Spike Death King. What do you want? That depends. That depends on the circumstances, man. Spike Death King, yes, Spike Death King. You don't know me, you don't know what I'm into. My wife's just sitting there going. This could be... This next guy's heat, so this is flash. No, it's not, it's wood. That's okay. There we go! There we go! Don't tell me having to live my... What's CTFU? I don't know what CTFU is, man, but it kind of scares me. Okay, so heat's up next, which means I need top. Ah, RS Sanchez, bienvenido. Bienvenido, amigo. Saludos. Yeah. It's a good greeting. He's one of our friends from Mexico. Okay, energy tank Tom. Don't want to die at him. There we go. Got him. Drag him. Thank you for stopping by, RS Sanchez. Good to have you in the house. Yeah, last Darkman level, and it's only 10:15, guys. Looks like we're gonna have plenty of time to finish Mega Man 3. Ah, Ariel Sanchez. That's one of my favorite names. Ariel. It's Hebrew for lion. Wow, 2 extra lives in that set. I'll take it. I apologize. I need to brush up on my Spanish. I'm trying to learn my Spanish, but it's not progressing very fast. This is Flashman. Great to have you, RS Sanchez. Thank you very much for coming. What they did do to this version of Flashman is they made him a lot faster. And that hurts. Believe me. Oh, here we go. Here we go. All these little guys. The one useful time for Rush Marine. Your daughter, thank you. It's good to have your daughter in the house. Your daughter's name is Ariel. That's a great name. It's beautiful, but at the same time, it's very powerful. It's one of those names that it's one of my favorites, actually. But we have 2 boys, and it's not popular for a boy's name, even though it's a good boy's name. We're gonna do some spark. Yeah, let's just do some spark here. We're gonna blow up Bubble Man. Pop him! Pop! Oh! That's okay, I'll start right there. I have plenty of spark. kissing his ass. This game is actually not too bad. It's my favorite Mega Man. It's one of the ones I know the best. So it's not too difficult for me. Mega Man 1 is very difficult for me. Memorization plays a big role in it. If you memorize the enemies and things like that, the games become pretty easy. You got a boy and a girl, and okay, Marty, cool, cool. I have 2 boys. It's although we kind of wanted a girl, looking back, I'm kind of glad we have boys. I hear boys are more difficult when they're younger, and then girls are more difficult when they're older. So we're at the right spot. Our boys are 10 and 12. So yeah, we wanted one of each, but we have 2 girl dogs. So yeah, RS Sanchez, if you go back after we're done and watch the entire stream, I've done Mega Man 1 and 2, and this is 3. Natalie's pushed me into the streaming, and okay, cool, cool. It's always good, man, when family encourages you to do it. I love this music, man. This is why I think this game has some of the best music. Is because the Dr. Wily levels are just phenomenal. By the way, guys, Dr. Wily's Castle, very important to keep your health or your weapon energy as full as possible. Now, they do give you a lot of it, but it's very important. Now, the cool part about Rush Jet in this game is it only consumes energy when you're on it. So if you jump while on Rush Jet, you get a longer travel on it. This is great music, man. Great music. This is another Spike Death King area right here, where I've died many times by sliding too early. Oh, good, Marty. Yeah, if you watch a lot of YouTube streamers, my kids watch a lot of Facebook streamers. Mostly me, because about 90% of the time I keep my stuff rated PG. But the Retro Revolution is on YouTube as well. If that depending on, you know, I mean, obviously, as the parent, you control their content. So, you know, determine what's appropriate for them. And Retro Revolution's there. So, yeah, it's all good. It's all good. I only have 7 guys. I gotta get more. I do like the faster climbing in this. What I'd like to see is a remake of Megaman 1, or a ROM hack or something, of Mega Man 1, where they go all the way through and put like energy tanks in strategic places, so you can actually make it through. They take away the select trick. And then give you energy tanks in its place. And the other thing I'd like to see with Mega Man 1 is the faster ladder climb. I'm gonna switch back to Shadow because I like Shadow for this boss. I know most people use Hard Knuckle because it takes fewer hits. However, Shadow you can fire pretty rapidly, so it tends to be a little bit easier, in my opinion, to use Shadow. Ah, only hit him once there. Crap. Yeah, this... Oh, I ran into him. Oh, yeah, this can be a hard game if you memorize it really well. Though it isn't that bad. But like I said, you have to pretty much memorize the game in order for it to not be very difficult. So yes, it is a very difficult game, but at the same time, it can be done without too much trouble. It's one of those ones where you have to really memorize it. So that's good. I'm glad you're here. Yeah, this can be a hard game for sure. Oh, I jumped too early on that one. Now guys, I have seen somebody use rush coil on this. That is not something I am ready to attempt. Again, rush jet only charges you for the time that you're on it. So you can save rush jet by jumping. Yeah, it is very difficult, and practice will make you a lot better. And as you can see, even knowing the game very, very well, I still make mistakes. There we go, 4 hits on the first round, I'll take it. I think that's gonna kill me if it hits me. So I'll just use the energy tank because they give them away like they're going out of style. There we go, got it! Mega Man is a great series. Mega Man is a classic series. That's why I like playing it so much, because it never gets old. It's just a great, phenomenal series all the way through. And, you know, yeah, it has its hits and misses, but at the same time, you know, there's good parts to every single Mega Man game. There we go, there we go. Yeah, Mega Man can be very frustrating. Mega Man 3 does seem to be one of the easier ones, as they're very generous with extra lives and energy tanks. Especially in Dr. Wily's castle. You have plenty of energy tanks in Dr. Wily's castle. And a lot of it is about timing. So if you get your timing right, there's not a whole lot to worry about. Yeah, Mega Man's a phenomenal, phenomenal series. There's nothing wrong with being hooked on Mega Man. This is essentially me and my brother's childhood. So, nothing wrong with that at all. We love it. Get that weapon energy there, fill up my rush coil. There we go, easy sauce. Oh, good night from Tijuana. Good night to the lovely Ariel Sanchez from Tijuana, Mexico. Thank you for joining us tonight. You have a great night. Hope you sleep well. Thank you very much for watching me play Mega Man. If you want to go back, this stream will be available on YouTube as well as Twitch and Facebook. For you to watch tomorrow as well. I try to keep it PG so it's appropriate for kids of all ages. And so it will be available for you to watch at any time. And I've done Mega Man 1, 2, and 3 tonight. So if you ever want to stop back by, I will be here. I'm usually here on Wednesday nights. So thank you and have a great night, Ariel. Dragon Warrior, Marty's Gaming. Dragon Warrior is an excellent, excellent series. In fact, I think as they matured, Dragon Warrior was one of those, like, wine and cheese that gets better with age. I think Mega Man is like that, too. I think Mega Man definitely got better with age. As they matured the brand more, and figured out more of what people like and the challenge level that's appropriate. It's been phenomenal. So, I really like, I don't know if you've played Dragon Quest 9. I haven't gotten to 11 yet, but 9 is one of my favorite Dragon Warriors of all time. It's Dragon Quest after number 7 in the US, but in Japan it was always Dragon Quest, so. Goodbye, Hardman. I love Dragon Quest too. You'll actually see, I'm going to have some Dragon Quest streams coming up here on the weekends as well, so that'll be fun. Good night, Top Man. This is my least favorite part because it always drains the top. See how much it drained on one hit? It's like, why? Usually it drains it all the way, but not always. I think this is... Yep, Snake Man. Bingo! There we go. Get that energy from him. Alright. What do we have left? We don't have hard on top. We don't have magnet. We don't have snake. We have spark, so it's shadow time. There we go. I do like how they don't have like another boss immediately after this that you have to go into weekend. We are done with the level. Not a lot of local scene like Dragon Warrior. When I got into Dragon Quest, it's like the name changes. Yeah, you know what though? The games were still top quality. I really liked even like Dragon Quest 8 and 9 were just amazing. And yeah, they changed the name so it was a little confusing, but at the same time the games were still good quality. No, it's cool, Marty. It's cool. No worries, man. That's what we're here for. We're here to converse and be friends, not necessarily just play a game. So that's my favorite part. That's why I like doing RPGs. Because you can spend more time in the chat getting to know people. Yes, this is why they never, ever, ever give you a fully controllable rush jet ever again. Because of that. Here we go. Last Dr. Wily. Super easy. Fill up some rush jet. We got all that full. We'll just fill up this. Because I don't care. Yeah, let's fill up needle. Who cares? We don't need any of these. Except for a very, very few. We've already got those full, so we're in good shape. We're in good shape. Yeah, I can't wait till Dragon Quest 11 comes out for the Switch. That will be a good day. That will be a good day for me. I really want to get Wise 8, though, for the Switch. That's a little bit down the road, because money's a little tight at the moment, but at the same time, you know, when it happens, it'll be very gratifying. Goodbye, Dr. Wily. Game over, baby. Get some. By the way, guys, for everybody that's joined me tonight, thank you very much for joining me. Good to have you. Great to see some new faces in the stream. Thank you very much for helping me through Megaman 1, 2, and 3. I am your host, The Deuce. We are the Retro Revolution. We are here to stay. We are going cross-platform now. Don't forget to check us out on twitch.tv/RetroRevolutionTC. We are on YouTube. Search Retro Revolution. Look for the same logo that we have on the Facebook page. We are on Facebook. We are on DLive. DLive.tv/RetroRevolution. Check us out on all those platforms, guys. I have got right above me, I've got chat that I can see all three, everybody except for DLive, I can see all three chats going on at the same time. So don't hesitate to hang out with us on different channels as well. We look forward to seeing you more here in the future. Thank you and welcome to the revolution.